fucking shit. You find out a lot by people's Instagram.
You don't want them to see yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh my God, he's really into like, oh, what's this woman on here? You know?
Yeah. You become like an FBI agent. Like, who's this?
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
want
very,
to put.
I'm very good at finding out.
Yeah.
FBI, Facebook. What is it? Facebook investigator.
Yeah.
I am like ultimate Facebook investigator. I have this thing called Instant Checkmate. I'm not advertising, but I can find out anything about anybody. My friend was
But
she
doesn't
was
do you a
on
damn bit
Match.com.
of good, though, does it, Melody?
Touch me. I have found out it was fucking. As a single middle-aged woman, I have found out that this one guy went bankrupt twice. What? I found out before I went on a date with him, and you know he was like. He went to the restaurant really early, and I'm like, oh, you got good parking. And I meet him, and not to be mean, he parked in handicap because he was handicapped. He gets up and he's like physically, I mean, it's okay. I'm a special ed teacher. And then I looked him up later, and like that night he said, oh yeah, I dabbled in Scientology. Then I looked him up and it said he went bankrupt twice. Oh. And then another person, domestic violence.
Oh,
I know how to pick them. I know.
You have to look them up before you go on the date.
Yes, I'm learning that now. I know. Look at Cindy knows my bad luck.
I know. Like you're in the bathroom, you're like, oh God. Like you have his whole criminal report. Like, oh.
Well, my friend found out that this guy,
like,
men lie. Men lie about their age too. My friend found out by looking up on the Facebook page of him that he was younger, he was older than he said he was. And I'm like,
So what was he? How old?
Oh, okay. So like she's 43. And I think he was 50 something. And the reason why, this is how we did it. We found out his name and we searched it on Facebook. And then we saw a picture. We found out the woman he was married to, then looked on her page and then looked at the kid and we're like, oh, that's the same kid in the picture. That's the chick he was married to. And I looked up Instant Checkmate. Yeah, and then she works for like TSA, and we were at the bar, and of course I had way too much to drink, and I'm like, oh yeah, I heard you're 55. He's like, how do you know that? I'm like, I just know. And then she's like, oh yeah, remember you work for TSA to my friend, and I'm like, she's got connections. Don't give away your hints. I find out shit a lot of
really
shit.
hard. I'm like, okay, how do I not drop that I know he had a DUI in 2007?
You find out those things. I know. I don't want them to know. Because I just got a guy's number yesterday, and I'm doing like I Google.
How am I gonna drop this on this day? Can I get another martini? You're cut off.
Can you drink? Let me see your anchor.
No, you're not driving. I'm driving. I have a clean record.
What are you trying to say? I didn't say anything. Are you saying something about your record? Can you drink? Did you drive?
How about this in a roundabout way? Are you able to drive by schools, or you're not able to be allowed by schools?
This is probably the best setup for you, Mel. Always make your date at a coffee shop right next to a school. Exactly. If he says no, you're fucking screwed.
Yes.
Meet me next to school number 23 in the playground. I'll bring the coffee to go. We'll sit there.
No, I'll bring some alcohol. Because if he drinks it and gets drunk right away, you know he's an alcoholic. If he takes Uber, then you know he lost his license. I don't know.
Yeah. Holy crap.
You guys
gotta
are
play like Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever, and then just like make it cute and then get really specific. And
Never have I ever been on the sexual predator list in New York.
I can laugh about it now. It's okay. Nothing bad happened, Jenn Ro. It's just
so good.
Jenny.
Oh my God.
Never. We can do a whole bit on that. Never have I ever drank a Pepsi, used a pen, was on the
G.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's gonna be my new bit. Okay,
Yes.
the other thing
Really
is never
simple
have I-
things like, you know, something so simple like own a cell phone,
yes.
drank a Diet Pepsi, or had 2 DWIs in 1983.
Right. Or never have I ever had to borrow money from my brother for a vacuum cleaner. That was one. He's 50 years old and had to borrow money from his brother. This could be a new bit, right?
Yeah. No,
Yes,
you just
Melanie.
need to like do it like
Yes.
wait, like so never have I ever, you need to pick like 2 really simple things and then say the thing you Googled about it.
Sat in a car.
Right. Had a cup of coffee. Fucked a 14-year-old and got caught in 1972.
Been in jail.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I'm gonna work on this. This is good.
Lauren, it's okay, right?
great.
We're okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Are we
I
good?
love
Are
it.
we safe? Are we
This
safe?
is
I don't have
great.
to edit
Are we
anything. I'm
safe?
good. I'm good.
No, I find out things about guys after I meet them. Now I have to. The moral of the story is find out before you meet them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I could have told you that. You always look him up. My
Let me
friend
tell
told me,
you.
like, his name is Jeremy, and I think he works at Honda. And then I'm like,
Lauren has his fucking
There's a whole
Got
birthplace,
it.
you
his
want to
daddy's
or
name.
you just want me to break it down for you?
Dr. Dyson doesn't mess around. You can have a business doing that.
No, and Dr.
For sure.
Dyson, it's got to be really hard for her to find a lot of this information because she only dates those like business casual dudes with nice haircuts,
Hmm.
like the dudes that the
My
Bachelorette
type is-
has to choose from.
My
That's
type
who
is
Lauren
date
dates.
Dad.
What is
You're
it?
my spirit animal. I want to date guys with nice haircuts and
It's the
You know.
dad. The dad and all the ads for like J. Crew and Sears.
Yes, that's
Oh,
Lauren.
that's your
that's
type?
what I want.
Yeah.
He's got like nice pressed golf khakis.
That's Lauren's type. And she's like fucking Googling. So I'm sure for her to get a bad hit, it's got to be crazy shit from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because Lauren ain't the way, no. Although maybe those guys are more sneaky, Lauren.
Well, they're probably married. So
Look at Scott Peterson. Look at these one.
You'd have
right,
dated
Jennifer?
him. Lauren would have
Probably.
fucking dated him.
Yeah, right.
Lauren.
I would have caught on to him early.
But you,
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go to all these fancy parties. Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Lauren, he looks like your type. You would have dated him.
What's the guy's
until
name
until
that's
he
in
murdered
the
his
car?
wife. But yes, in his truck.
What's the
What guy?
good-looking guy? Yeah, the lawyer, the good-looking lawyer. that got
Oh my God.
arrested.
The serial killer, the one that Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Like he doesn't
Oh,
look
he
cute.
was him?
Well,
he was.
Good looking. But
no.
Zac Efron as Ted Bundy was.
right.
Oh,
I don't think Ted
yes.
Bundy was good looking, but I also have to think it was that time period, like that hairdo and stuff. He might have been good looking for that. You know
the
what
fashion
I mean?
helped.
And it
Yeah.
was and the his like charming personality,
Right.
psychopath.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. The kind of men that I would date
Mm.
would have the worst rap sheet in the first 5 minutes. The kind of men that I think are hot are usually Mexican cartel drug dealers. I find them hot. I do.
Example. Give me an example of a.
Does anybody watch Queen
Think
of the
I know
South?
any.
Ponte from Queen of the South. He's my man.
Joe
Who is
Giudice.
Joe Judice. Come on.
Cindy loves him.
From the Housewives of New Jersey.
What's his name? I want to look him up.
Oh.
I know. I don't know any of these.
Oh,
Okay.
he is like, but he's been in the news because he's in and out of prison in Italy.
What's his name again?
He's been
Joe
extradited.
Judice.
Okay, you got to share the screen if it's okay. I want to see Jenn Ro.
Yeah, he's pretty. Okay, that's your type.
It's bad. Like I
Is it the
love
Italian?
okay, this man I'm in love with.
Which picture? He's hot. I can see that for you.
Nice smile.
like a rugged, like
Okay.
He's a Mexican drug dealer. That's what he plays.
For real or just
No, he plays a Mexican. He plays one of the big cartel on Queen and
For
South.
Are you kissing the phone?
So listen, I like.
Wall.
I mean, I like dangerous looking men with like goatee and bikery.
Is this the dude? This guy?
No, yeah. But
Oh.
He's a Judite.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano.
I can see that for you, Cindy.
Thank you.
Oh, I had a huge
Thank
thing
you.
for Tony Soprano. A huge thing for Tony Soprano when I was watching it. Yes.
Oh, yeah, no.
John Tapper from Bar Rescue.
Oh my God, I love him. I actually do love him.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to hear something horrifically sad? Jenny, you're going to so feel this.
Tell me.
I'm scrolling through Instagram and
Yes.
John's post comes up and he says, hey, all, I've got a brand new Bloody Mary mix. I don't drink and I'm buying the Bloody Mary mix. Okay. I love him. Then he says, come to a meet and greet at Tops in Buffalo.
That's close. Yeah.
Did you go?
I was at work and the meet and greet was exactly when the post popped up.
No.
I shared that.
Pickles.
I shared it on my story and said, I'm devastated.
That's devastating.
And then, of course, all my friends were like, you're sick. My husband is only down there.
Wait, have you guys seen that show, Bar Rescue? Do you know the show?
I've seen the
my
restaurant rescue, but not the bar one.
You're missing heaven on earth. I binge him over. And it's so sad that I'll be binging and I'm like, oh, I've already seen this one 3 times. Like it's bad.
He's
Look
so
at Lauren.
intense.
Lauren is
Really?
Lauren's like, what
I'm looking up these guys. I'm like,
Lauren just had like a look of disgust on her face, and she's
look.
thinking Cindy is
She's
really
like, what is it about John Tapper?
Okay. Other hot men that I find hot. Did anybody used to watch Sons of Anarchy?
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everyone. The one who died
that guy,
in the middle, what was his name? They killed him in prison. Remember that scene?
Which one?
Oh,
I love Sons of Anarchy, but you know me and men. I have watched Bar Rescue. He's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, my dad. You know who I get my reality TV watching for? My dad. When I go back east in New York, my dad would sit there. Well, this guy's a real schmuck asshole. It's a moke here watching it. Yeah. Okay, so Sons of Anarchy. There's some big. Yeah, there's some. So the guy that got killed in prison. Which one was that?
Oh yes, I love that guy. Oh,
which one's
the one that got killed in prison? Was oh my God! Here he is.
Cindy.
Put him up to the screen.
Yes.
His hair was always in the ponytail.
Yes.
And they killed him in jail. And oh my God, he went like a hero. Like the true hero he is. Okay, come on. Seriously?
Yeah, I know. He's fucking hot. I see that for you, Cindy.
Okay, but this is why I'm a lesbian. My poor choices.
Like, it's dangerous.
Exactly why. It's just best for me to stay on this side of the team because I would end up in, I don't know. I come from all the men in my family were very dangerous, and clearly that has, affected my the kind of men I'm attracted to, and and it's just insane because my girlfriend is the most straight-laced, like it's the complete opposite.
She is. Danielle
is like the baby Jesus. Oh, there's the puppy.
Let's see. Oh, I see the dog and it's
adorable. Who is this?
It's my current foster dog, Bishop.